guys, it's your girl Lunar, back again with another video for y'all. So, this is going to be like a quick little summary of what's new going on. Let's get started. So, for the weeklies, just know I have changed it up a little bit. If you saw on my Instagram and my Twitter page, you saw I just put one sentence instead of the normal 3. Because I'm like, y'all been with me for a year, so y'all should already know what each of those cards mean by now. Sometimes they have different meanings, but overall it's pretty much the same sometimes. But I just did one sentence now. I'm trying that out and see how they're going. It's easy for me. I like it, so we'll see how long it sticks around. I may go back to the 3 choice one, but I doubt I will. I'm gonna stick with the one sentence. And also I decided to do zodiac, overall energy zodiac reading for the season ahead, so I will be working on that when each season comes up. So we definitely gonna do a deep dive in how the overall energy for that season is going to be and see how that goes. Simple as that. Also, back March 16th was my 1 year on Twitter and Instagram as well, so I do have my link for my schedules down below. If you want to book a reading, you can use the coupon, type in year, all caps, and get 25% off of any reading that you want to do. So it lasts for a minute. Check it out. Let's see. So those are about the big changes that I'm doing. Just know that the monthly readings are going to go out as well. I have decided to do verticals all up on Instagram and to do the horizontals all up on YouTube instead. So with the vertical ones, I'm going to just pull the oracle cards, give a brief reading on them. Y'all can check that out on the Instagram page, so head on over there and check that out. I will do a quick summary of it for in the YouTube videos, but I will put the link down in the description if you want to hear the full description of the oracle cards for each of the zodiac signs. Definitely click on the link down in the description. But that's pretty much all the changes that I have done. Also, I do have the official mic now, so that's been being used, and definitely did some more research on how to do proper YouTube videos. Bingo. Airplane mode most of the time. Duh. But everything was a work in progress. I told y'all we gonna work through this. We're gonna figure this out. So that's definitely what I've been doing some research into things, seeing how it goes. And now we're on the road to greatness. Yay. So that's pretty much all the main things that I'm doing. So let's just jump right into the videos, why don't we? Alright, see y'all in just a bit. Hey y'all, it's your girl Lunar, back again with another video for y'all. So we are working on the overall Aries season energy. So you definitely probably have seen the posts up on Instagram and Twitter and my Facebook page for the Aries season. As you know, Aries season runs from March 19th to around April 20th, 21st time frame roughly. Aries is ruled by Mars, and the representation for Aries is the ram, and it's ruled by the first house, and the first house is all about the self image, how people first perceive you before anything else. So pretty much the rising house, also how your features are. And Aries are pretty big on me, not even me, more like, hey, look at me right here. More the hot-headed ones, and since it's ruled by Mars is very aggressive, very fast-paced, very hot-blooded. That's a good way of putting it. Aries is always the first to step out there, first to get something completed, first to charge straight into battle, pretty much. The ones on the front line, they ready to race and don't care about the consequences, don't care about the carnage they leave behind, don't care about who they destroy and all that. But really, I'm talking more about the undeveloped ones. Now, the developed ones are more the level-headed, really see everything and definitely pay attention to how things are going to play out for them, instead of just rushing straight on in. And the card that best represents them in the tarot deck is the Emperor. And as you see, I'm using my Witch's tarot deck, which y'all definitely seen me use a time before. So I'm gonna definitely use these for the majority of the readings when it comes to the zodiac ones, because I just love their energy, since I really have connected with them all over again. But like I said, the tarot card that really represents the Ram, the Aries, is the Emperor card. And y'all seen the Emperor card, and you see how he's looking at the children off to the side, sitting up on his throne, and you see the emblem of the ram here is all throughout the picture. So this is definitely a great representation of how a pure Aries look. Now when it's in reverse, definitely hot temper, short fuse, ready to just rush in on any and everything, don't care, like I said, don't care what they leave behind, what they have going on with them, all of that. But let me show you the oracle cards that I use, which are my sacred symbols deck. I definitely still have to do a video for them, so definitely look forward to that. But this is the sacred symbols deck that I use, and you already seen the zodiac one as well. So, as you can see, I pulled the Aries card, and the cards that came out were Soulmate, Vesca Pisces, and Saturn. So pretty much all of this tells me that the hard work is just getting started. Soulmate can definitely be a multiple things, but for me this is more like connecting with things, especially when it comes to work and seeing the bigger picture of stuff that's coming around during this Aries season. And since Aries is definitely a cardinal fire, and cardinal is the beginning season for everything, cardinal is that fast-paced set tone for things to come. So each season has a certain cardinal sign that comes up, and cards that are already popping out: Queen of Swords and Eight of Wands. So you definitely don't want to be rushing into things that you know you shouldn't be rushing into, because trust and believe that you are going to get left behind very quick, fast, and in a hurry. And pay attention to any money that's going to play a part. Five's already popping out. So this definitely could be just more of a season of leaving shit behind, because Aries definitely do know how to burn through things and leave it where it needs to leave it. If it doesn't work, they scrapping it, making sure that it's going to work out, instead of trying to stay on it. Like, they definitely trying to visualize something instead of just straight destroying everything. So definitely that. But Ace of Wand. But definitely is a new start. Spring is coming. So everything that literally been in hibernation is waking up. They ready to just run straight long in. Eight of Cups. So leaving definitely the past behind. Okay. Leaving the past behind. Six of Swords, Page of Cups, Page of Swords, good lordy, but that giving me Page of Cups energy, good lordy. Five of Cups, the Hangman, Nine of Swords in reverse, and Two of Swords. I don't know why I said Page of Cups, but obviously that's giving me that kind of energy. And why I say it's giving me that kind of energy, because whenever I see pages that pop up in reading, pages is pretty much like the messengers to me, even though yes they are young and they immature, but they still know more than what we give them credit for. Pages is our earth as well. Page is earth, and then since this is of air, so earth of air, pretty much for me that's like a grounded person in their energy, but when it comes to their mental capacity, they are very sharp as well, because you can see how he's holding his sword up looking like, should I strike or should I wait? And he's more being patient. He's like, he's waiting for that right moment, so he's listening to advice from the wind around him and not trying to do it too quick. He's being very patient, very, very patient. Of course, the Four Cups gonna go into reverse. So Four Cups, Ten of Cups, the Tower, and Six of Cups. So that family shit ain't gonna work out whatsoever. Family keep popping up a lot. I don't know. I've been thinking about that for a minute. But so pretty much if you have any like family issues that you know is about to come to head, buckle up, because it's really going to be a ride. So definitely do not be short-sighted by it, because you in a sense already knew it was coming. And it's Two of Cups, Six of Pentacles. So if you definitely having family problems, especially dealing with a significant other or sibling, definitely just let it play out. Let it play out. Do not rush it whatsoever. And just let it do its thing. But I was talking more about this Saturn actually earlier before I got interrupted. But Saturn is definitely going to play a part as well, because we do have Saturn moving into Aquarius during April. So Saturn's moving from Capricorn into the early stages of Aquarius before it retrograde back into Capricorn, and then officially move back into Aquarius towards the end of this year. But with Saturn moving into Aquarius, Aquarius do rules Aquarius. Saturn do rules Aquarius as well. So it's definitely at home in Aquarius, but it still feels that restriction, because Aquariuses don't like being restricted. They definitely got to be free, even though they fixed air, and fixed air is very stubborn, very don't want to do things your way, even though they see the structure of it and see how humanity works with that, because us as a humanity are very, very stubborn in our ways and don't want to change anything that's right in front of us. And it's better if we fix the things that's right in front of us instead of trying to just brush it to the side, because brushing it to the side is never good. I was like, because all you're going to do is keep pushing it to the side when it comes back around and it's gonna be worse when you should have just dealt with it right then and there. So instead of just pushing off to the side, deal with it right then and there. And Saturn is very restrictive. Karma, lessons being taught the hard way. If you don't learn it that first time around, Saturn is going to keep beating it into you until you learn your lesson. So if you about to go through your Saturn return when it hits Aquarius, buckle in, because it's going to be a bumpy ride. It's going to be a bumpy ride for everybody, regardless. Because it's going to be, Saturn's going to be in Aquarius for the next 3 years, actually, before it moves over into Pisces. Man, whew, that Pisces one ain't going to be fun either. I feel the restrictions on that one. But, anyway. So, the limitations that you set for yourself, because you've always been in that safe little bubble, and Saturn's definitely going to push you outside that comfort zone that you don't want to leave yourself in, and literally just take that leap. Like, put yourself out there instead of restricting yourself whatsoever, and definitely see the broader picture, see what's right there for you. And since 2's popped up as well, because, well, I say that because double circle, 2 people there, connections as well. So connect with communities, connections with yourself, you and your higher self, you and your partner, you and your sibling, you and your kid, number of things you can be connecting with to understand that as well. So if we see how this can play out with these cards, it's showing that, because definitely Saturn can definitely push you out that comfort zone, and 5s are known to literally be the free spirit, runaway, not runaway, pretty much they would drop stuff and move on real quick. And this 8 of Cups, definitely walking away from something that you know ain't gonna fit. So we can put those 3 together right there. That's that. And then actually you got triple 5s. I forgot that you got the 5 of Cups down here as well. So triple 5s already. So definitely walking away with that 8 of Cups off into something else, because you don't want that no more. And this new passion, that new flicker of hope, is definitely that Aries energy coming through for that. And like I said, this Queen of Swords and this 8 of Wands, immatureness, like literally leave this behind, because you know this abundance ain't going to, this person obviously fucking up some shit. You don't want to deal with that. So definitely all the signs, walk away. Even this person knows how to walk away, because they don't even want to deal with it. But they's like, mentally, we're done. So simple. And this 2 of Swords with this 9 of Swords, like definitely depression mixed with you feeling salty about a decision that really didn't suit you, but you knew that before you even decided to rush into that. So especially when it comes to this family situation, so you can't feel bad putting yourself back into that same cycle again and again and again. So you knew the consequences of that before you even did that, but oh well, that's how it is. But with some final advice cards for Aries season. Oh, 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands in reverse. Put some clarity on this. Don't show them more than what you need to. Ten of Wands down at the bottom. It's like you putting this much pressure on yourself, but you know that you can do it. So, but if you know you can't do it, ask for help. And especially when it comes to even with yourself, your own mental stuff, even dealing with family, relationships. Just ask for help instead of trying to, what's the word, cover yourself up with that. Stop covering up. Three of Pentacles, because this slide off, so I just want to see. Four of Wands, the Lovers, the Shadow side, Three of Swords, and the Magician. I said mission. The mission. Well, it is like a mission, because each mission got its good and dark side to it. You got to see both sides of the situation, and pretty much that's how the Lovers and the Shadow is. You see both sides to it. You see the light side and the dark side. You can celebrate after the heartache. You can. But it's a matter of you bringing it together. Bring together all of that. The Magician and Three of Swords. Three of Pentacles. Good lordy. Bring all that together. The pain, the vision, celebration. See the light and dark of it. Okay? See the mission for what it is, not for what you expect it to be. Seriously. That's all I got. See the mission for what it is, not what it shouldn't. But that's Aries season in a nutshell. Pretty much see the good side and the bad side to the mission that you want to start, and go from there. But until the next time, bye.